What's up? So, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be retrying Superwrap. For those of you who didn't see my video last time, I super wrapped my wheels black, and for those of you who don't know what Superwrap is, it's like Plasti Dip for your wheels, but it's high gloss finish, and in my opinion, it looks a lot better than Plasti Dip, and you can peel it off just the same as Plasti Dip. It's like wrapping your wheels, but it comes from an aerosol can. So, I really liked the product the first time around. It's just that a number of things went poorly, and it ended up with me having to take the wrap off a lot sooner than I wanted to. But that's not gonna happen this time around. I'm gonna get it right, and my wheels are gonna look good. So with that being said, last time I chose black to wrap my wheels in because I really like that black RayS 57 CR look. This time, I'm choosing something very JDM. Check this out. Focus, you stupid. Fuji white. Never been a huge fan of white wheels, but it has been growing on me quite a bit. And for those of you who aren't in the JDM, white wheels on a blue car is very JDM. Shout out to my boy, Redline Racer. I'm gonna do the same prep process of washing the wheels. I'm gonna be painting them in here. The only thing that we're gonna do differently this time, as opposed to last time where mistakes were made, I'm gonna do a lot more coats. And I'm gonna be doing it in a warm environment. Last time I did it was during the winter, and it was definitely below 60 degrees at some point, and for those of you who don't know, you're not supposed to paint below 60 degrees. Well, it's summer now, and days are averaging above 70, so. Secondly, last time I did, I wanna say, like 20 coats, but I had 2 cans left over. I think if I were to do it correctly this time around, I will have no cans left over, and I'm not in a time limit, so I'm literally gonna do this, take all the time in the world, use every can they give me, and hopefully it'll be a lot more solid. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same process. As for Superwrap, I really like the idea of this product. That's why I'm coming back to it again. And I'm in no way saying that the wheels that peeled last time was the company's fault. It was basically my fault, is what I'm trying to say. I like this product a lot. I want it to work. So by trying it again, I'm gonna do it the right way. Hopefully my wheels will look good. Now we're gonna wash them down to the best of my ability. Then we're gonna put the prep spray, whatever the prep spray is, the super spray that Superwrap gives us. Oh, and before I forget, gotta pop these guys out. Gotta make it so everything is clean, every little surface. I don't want any dirt when I'm spraying on the actual wrap. Sometimes she's real tight and I gotta suck my fingers before I stick it in. And with that, we are right back where we were 6 months ago. All the wheels are clean now, and I'm gonna use some of the spray here, which they say to spray onto it and let it dry for no more than a minute and then wipe it off, and then the masking process can begin. After the masking is the spraying. So, and just so everybody's clear, I'm in no rush. In fact, I'm planning for this to take into tomorrow. Maybe I'll finish by the end of tomorrow, or I'll be letting it dry towards the end of tomorrow, and then I'll be putting the wheels back on the following day. In addition to that, I want to be using all of the spray because last time I had a lot of it left over, and I feel like I kind of did myself an injustice by doing that. All right, that took forever to wrap the barrel. Last time it took a really long time. This took probably twice as long to do one wheel. And so there it is. I'm gonna have to undo that card work I did, because you gotta do the barrel first. It's a pain in the ass, but honestly, I was hoping to have all 4 wheels done pretty quick. At this rate, I'm gonna be done by around 8 o'clock for prep work, so I probably won't spray today. Instead, I'll wake up tomorrow and just get right into it and spray all day long. Hopefully get all the cans done. It's a labor of love. Back to it. Well, I matched everything off a lot sooner than I had expected. It's only like 5:30. I'm gonna put the cards in here, and I'm a little bit skeptical on the cards idea, simply because with masking, you know, it's tape, it's stuck to the surface, it's not going anywhere. Whereas cards, say it gets really windy in here or something, you know, anything could happen. Also, I'm not sure how it would relate because the cards are somewhat touching the surface of the wheel. So I'm hoping when I go to remove the cards that they're not attached to the wrap or something awful like that. We'll wait till tomorrow. I'll put the cards in now. That'll be that.
One day later.
I was about to start spraying and I realized I gotta mask off the valve stems. Remember that. Time is 9:18. First coat should take about 15 minutes to dry. Alright, and that's coat number 1. It is currently 9:21, so I'll come back down here when it's about 9:36, and that'll be time for the second coat. It's the next day. Now I'm starting the Fuji white. I noticed that it's kind of like a clear coat, but I'm pretty sure it's clear coat with like a flake or something. In case anybody was wondering, here's the Fuji white cap and here's the Arctic white cap. Slightly off in color. The Fuji white's got like this tannish hue to it. Wow, that could not be more perfect. Just ran out as I finished on the last wheel. So this is what it looks like. It's getting dark and the light isn't that great in here, but there is almost like a flake to the gloss. For sure, I'm gonna be letting it cure a minimum of 12 hours before I actually put them back onto the car. About an hour or so before I take off all the masks. All right, now that these guys have had 12 hours to cure, and Superwrap recommends 6 to 12. I'm conservative, so I've given them more than 12 at this point. It is now time to unmask. So carefully, I'm gonna remove these cards. I don't know if they started sticking during the spraying process or if they're gonna just separate, you know, super easily. I didn't spray too much around the edge of the rim, so I'm not gonna be surprised if I see some blue there still. All right, the wheels are back on. Let's do a quick close-up and I can point to a few things that I'm happy with and unhappy with. So I guess I'm a little bit of a sloppy sprayer. You're gonna notice quite a bit of overspray on all 4 tires. And I'm guessing it wasn't as noticeable last time I did it because I was able to get the masking tape to stick to the sidewall. Other than that, I think the card method was a lot easier to do, and I'll probably be doing again if I do end up super wrapping again, because a little bit upset. Yeah, I should have done the barrel again, but I definitely didn't have enough material. This is what I was talking about. Pops up a little bit everywhere, and I want to say that's poor masking on my part. Got a little bit wet. Also some overspray in there. A little bit light on certain areas, especially where they were hard to spray in the first place. Yeah, it sticks out, especially since my wheels are darker. A little bit disappointed in that, but oh well. Overall, I am really pleased with the color. I have finally achieved this full JDM look, and I don't know how long I'll stick with it. Actually, I do know how long I'll stick with it. I'll stick with it as long as the white stays on the wheels this time. Other than that, I'm gonna give an update video later on because the wheels are on now, and obviously in a few months things happen. Wheels get curbed, people get blamed, accidents were made. Shout out to my boy Redline Ricer and EP3. Also, on a real quick note, I wanted to rate both experiences, especially last time since I did my wheels black. How I did the wheels last time and how easy and how hard it was in certain times. I give it honestly an 8 out of 10 spraying experience. It was quite nice. The finish was great. I loved the look. Everybody loved the look. Now, I haven't shown this to anybody yet, but I think I really liked this color a lot more than the black because of how much more attention it now grabs. And honestly, let me show you the difference between their gloss and Fuji gloss. Ignore the filth there. There's like this metal flake similar to this metal flake, and I really like that. So if anything, anybody about to get any colors, I can recommend getting the Fuji gloss to go with whatever color you do. It was a clear finish, so technically you can put it on any color you want to. Just looks even better with white. So with that, I give this spraying experience a 9 out of 10. And I'll give it a 10 out of 10 with my update. If everything goes as planned, I want to do a check-in in about a month, 3 months, a year, just to show if this stuff really holds up, because they're not paying me to spray this, and I want to give an honest review if I'm going to keep using their product. Other than that, thank you for watching. Be sure to stay tuned and check for my update on the wheels soon. Thank you.